All right, guys, we are in a bass tournament here, kayak bass tournament, and we've got some wind, cold temps. I forgot my paddles. Just messaged my fiance and hopefully she's getting them. She's gonna run them paddles down to me. Got my trolling motor, but I need my paddles. So it's a higher river tournament, and this wind is gonna make it very difficult. Well, apparently, obviously, I'm not going far without my paddles. I'm gonna stick mainly around the mouth of the river here where I docked. Starting off with a Booyah spinnerbait. I cannot believe I left my paddles at home. I'm gonna mainly focus today around structure and barges. I got a big string of barges going right down to my left here, and we're gonna work them over pretty good. Might get into some rain today too, I don't know. Try a little Kayak swim bait since I got bit there. Should be good here. All right, let's see if we can hook one onto a Kayak. Got one, but he does not feel big at all. Well, let's get him in here and see what he measures. I don't think he's going to be worth shit, but I might put him in a live well anyways. Yeah, he wasn't big enough. I gotta get my life together here. Whoa. These, one thing I've seen this morning going nuts is beavers. My lord, 3 of them now. Out there sounding like 12 gauge shotguns. All right, let's try to hook on to something bigger. I wonder why them beavers do that. Let's see if there's a bigger fish back in there. Back in that corner where he's at is where I want to do a little fishing, causing all kinds of problems back in there. Got him. Not a bad little guy, maybe measurable. Yeah. Wow, he's a fighter. Come on. Come on. Huh, he took my Kayak. Yeah, we'll get a measurement on him. Hopefully we can do this and not lose the fish. Don't you do it. 11.75. All right. I'm losing my glasses. All right, thank you, bud. First one to put on the board. We're gonna bring out the big Kayak, the 4-incher. So I got the 4-inch Kayak and bluegill flash or something. See if there's any big boys in there. So far we caught 2 bass. One was measurable. This is a new pole to me. This thing feels a little weird. It's a Bass Pro Extreme. Got him. Oh yeah. Oh, I lost him. Son of a beans, he was big. Got him. Well, lost my Kayak, but I didn't lose the fish. That's a big boy. He'll work. Whew. Not massive, but it'll have some length to him. Hang on here, buddy. We got to get everything situated now. Let me get this back. All right. I have to call it 13. What the hell happened to my Siri? Come on. All right. He's 13.25. There we go. Well, I think I'm going to go through a lot of Kayaks today. Which, as long as we keep catching them, I'm okay with that. Listen, I'm not going to be able to go very far from here. It's too rough out there. I'm just going to hang around them barges, maybe hit the creek a little bit, but the right around the barges, I'm slaughtering them. Yeah. All right, so we got our paddle now. Feel a little safer out here with a paddle. All right, let's get out there. Let's catch some more fish. Got my paddle. Got a fresh battery in the GoPro. All right, guys, we're gonna make a break. We're gonna go down along these. Oh man, this is rough. Oh shoot, there's a barge. Wow, that barge is loose. Okay. We'll stay back here. It's a little too dangerous out there yet, but I'll tell you what, I got a good feeling about the creek. I think I'm gonna shoot up here. We've been catching them right through here too, so there's a beaver. Big old beaver. These are them situations where you just invest. You got to invest in a good kayak. Stable. Reception Outlaw. Why am I going backwards? What the hell is going on here? There we go. God, that beaver just won't stop over there. Here he comes right at me, that beaver. I don't know where the beaver's going, but he's freaking me out a little bit. There he is. Get. I don't know what he's doing. What is his game plan? Damn beaver. Got him. The heck is that? Sauger. I can't measure you, guy. Come on. All right, little skinny sauger. Back in the water there. Beaver gonna get you. Got him. Nice. Not a bad one. Not a bad one here. Let's get you. Hope he measures at least 12. Oh man, there you go. If he's gonna measure 12 or not. God, no, I ain't measuring you. Got him. Is he measurable? That's the question. No. A little over 9. Shit, he's in the boat. Dude, where'd you go? You gotta be kidding me. Dude, you gotta work your way back up. Got him. Oh, yeah, I think we can measure this guy. Holy cow, he got some fight to him. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Son of a mother. Fucker. That's why I've got the net right there, but no, we don't use that. Damn it. He'd have been nice. All right, guys, wrapping this video up from the tournament that we did about a week ago. I'm just now getting a chance to wrap it up, but I need to talk about safety. We only logged 2 fish. We only fished for like 3 hours, and I know I bragged about how stable the Perception Outlaw kayak is, and it is. It's a very stable kayak. It's awesome. I love it. But we did flip it. That's why our day was cut short. We flipped it. Being out on the waves in the river had jarred my battery to the right of the kayak. I didn't have it mounted good once again. Beginner kayaker. I wanted to get to this tournament, get everything ready for it in a short amount of time. End up throwing a trolling motor on the kayak. Didn't have everything really set up and mounted like it should be. I did have the battery mounted. It did stay on the kayak when I rolled, but the left and right part of the kayak, the battery did move left and right, and the waves had it more towards the right. When I went to go, I actually went and lost a lure in a tree, and when I went to go back, I actually went back to the right and leaned back to get that tree limb to grab my lure, and that's when the kayak went over, because I already had the 55 to 60 pound battery towards the right of the kayak. I'm 270 pounds myself. When I reached over to get that lure, she just rolled. Luckily, I was right next to the bank. I was able to get to the bank, no problem. I had a Bass Pro Life vest on. It kept me afloat. Not very good though, I will tell you. Like I said, I'm 270, and I had a hoodie on. I had clothes underneath my hoodie. I had jeans on, and I had rubber boots on. I was sinking like a concrete block, but I was just able to keep my head up above water and get to shore. I was only 4 feet from the shoreline, get my kayak and everything. And then when I got back on the kayak to get back to the truck, that's when things started really changing again. I was freezing, I was shivering. The water was 67 degrees. That wasn't an issue. It felt like warm bath water. the air temp was 40 degrees with winds blowing 10 to 15 mile an hour, and that really started getting to me. Thankfully, I was only 100 yards from the dock, so I was able to kayak right back, or troll the kayak right back to the dock very quickly, get in the truck and get warmed up. I am going to leave a link in the description of a gentleman's channel named The Fluke Master. He has a very good educational video on how to prepare yourself for cold weather kayaking, which I obviously wasn't. Like I said, beginner kayaker, and these kind of mistakes can be fatal. And I'm lucky. If I was anywhere else, like out in the middle of the river or out in the middle of a lake, it would have been a whole different story, guys. Like I said, it took everything I could do to get 4 feet to the shoreline where I went into the water without going clear underwater. It was a struggle, but you got to be safe, and I now know that. So I can, I'm gonna really do my part and really educate myself before we're getting into it's late fall. Winter's right around the corner, so I'll take the winter time to research, like in the video that I'm going to have linked in the description, all the clothing, attire, and the processes of how to save yourself if you're out there in the water in the cold weather. Very important. Please watch that video. Fishing part, we was tearing them up. I couldn't go hardly anywhere in the river because of the waves. It was just too windy. It wasn't safe out there. So we only had a little small area to fish right at the mouth of the river. We were tearing them up. If I could have hit my other spots, we would have done really good in this tournament, but I couldn't get to them because of the waves. But I will tell you, the Kayak Easy Shiner, this is the 4-inch version, and this one is the Bluegill Flash. I love this one. It's got a lot of sparkle and a lot of color to it. Really pops out in the water. 4-inch to get them big boys, and just to catch high numbers of fish, go with the 3-inch. The 3-inch is a real good one for catching a lot of fish. The 4 inches will catch you some fish, but it'll catch the bigger ones, obviously. So I can't say enough about these Kayak lures. They are awesome for these bass tournaments. They're going to get you on the board, no problem. So, all right, guys. Like I said, please be safe. Watch that video. Learn from my mistakes, and make sure you get back home to your family if you're out on the water on a kayak. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. We were going to catch you on the next lake.